of gear. Have no fear. Auto expert Barry Wilson is here.
Barry Wilson is here from a Wilson Auto Repair in Garland. We're going to talk about that all-important light that says check engine. Now, Tim Ryan will drive forever, but I get nervous and go right to a gas station.
A lot of people do. And we remember about a week or two ago, we did a segment here about the lights on your dash and what they mean, and I got a lot of comments and questions on my email and phone calls, so I want to take it just a little bit further and kind of explain what that means again. And you'll see in your owner's manual here that it explains what each light means. And when we get to the one that says check engine, as you'll remember, that's an amber colored light, which means you can continue to drive the car, assuming that it's driving normally, until you can get it to a shop to have it repaired.
Because it's not red, folks, it's amber.
That's right. Amber's okay. It's kind of like running an amber light at the light, at the stoplight. Okay, the next thing you do is the shop would then take this piece of equipment here and attach it to the computer outlet on the car and start bringing up information, and eventually this would tell us why this light is on. Now what it does is interface with the computer and starts bringing up numbers, just a series of numbers if there's a problem. We then take the numbers out of this piece of equipment and go to our other computer and see what that number identifies on the engine as a failure part.
What it corresponds to. Now, we've already hooked it up here to the truck.
Right. Now what we would do normally would be to start identifying. As you can see, I've got part of the way through this, and it's asking me if I want to do codes in this computer with the car running, or if I want to check them for memory, meaning what did the computer memorize. That's the way Ford does it. Now when I was through, we'd go through the process where it says clear codes. This is the computer, this is the piece of equipment that clears that amber light out after you've made that repair. And that's a new part of this. Used to be you just disconnected the battery and the computer would lose its memory and the light would go off and you can drive it again.
You could restart, yeah.
Right. Now you have to have this high piece of equipment here. Now all the things that I brought, as you can see, this particular piece of equipment has cards or data that allows you to change it from a GM or Ford or Chrysler or a domestic-made vehicle, it doesn't like me unplugging it like that, to a Asian-made vehicle. So this just rearranges the configuration in this little scanner. Then all these other pieces of equipment here are adapters that allow me to adapt onto a Chrysler or a Ford or whatever. And this is for the latest, what they call OBD2, which you can adapt to any of the late model cars.
We've gone high-tech, haven't we?
Oh, we're just really right up there.
All right, so the bottom line is you've got a little bit of time, but do take the car in when that check engine light appears.
Okay, if you take the car in with the check engine light on, then they'll tell you what's wrong with it, tell you what the repair needs to be done, and then you can make a decision if you want to fix it.